Okay, so today we're going to be talking about the IGO, ASEAN, and its effectiveness, and some case studies about them. So, the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, given the acronym ASEAN, is an intergovernmental organization that was established in 1967 with the objective of fostering economic cooperation between its members Brunei, Cambodia, Indonesia, Laos, Malaysia, Myanmar, Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, and Vietnam. However, ASEAN has several other aims and purposes, including promoting regional peace and stability, and providing assistance to each other in the form of training and research facilities in the educational, professional, technical, and administrative spheres. So ASEAN has led to a dramatic transformation of the country's economies through the reduced barriers, which eases the flow of goods and services in the region. This allows for enterprises to have more access to neighboring markets, which allows consumers to benefit from cheaper prices and generates an overall increase in exports and imports. However, in recent years, according to Rory Menkoff, specialist on geopolitics in Southeast Asia, ASEAN has found a new purpose in the management of great power tensions and China's ambition for hegemony, which has transformed the position of Southeast Asian countries from proxies and objects of major power rivalry to a central position in the evolving dynamics of Southeast Asia. An excellent case study about this is the South China Sea. The South China Sea is of extreme importance as 30% of all global shipping trade passes through the sea, and it contains 11 billion barrels of oil and 190 trillion feet of natural gas. Therefore, there's a big maritime dispute for it. China has ignored other countries' exclusive economic zones within 200 nautical miles of its territory. Due to this, Asian states have carried out joint military exercises with the United States, and the 10 Asian states have attempted to create a rules-based approach with Beijing to tackle the issue. However, one can claim that China can simply ignore the ASEAN rulings as it did with the ICJ rulings within the South China Sea already with the Philippines. Furthermore, one can claim that Asian countries' military success in stopping China depends solely on the US, as the Asian countries don't have enough hard power to combat China's potent military. Along with the economic and security benefits with ASEAN, there are also several criticisms, however. The non-interference principle has been heavily criticized. This principle prevents member states from getting involved in another country's foreign affairs. Therefore, it has been widely criticized due to the inaction of member states on human rights issues occurring with other member states. Asian countries simply watch as the Indonesian government committed two genocides, not one, but two genocides, in East Timor and Western Papuan genocides. Another example can be seen with the Cambodian genocide, which happened under the rule of Pol Pot, where they reprimanded Vietnam's actions to attempt to stop the genocide. More recently, ASEAN has failed to condemn one of its member states, Myanmar, for the Rohingya genocide currently occurring there, which has caused for the dislocation of over 700,000 Rohingyas, and they have become refugees and entered Bangladesh. As can be seen, the principle of non-interference has allowed the propagation of oppressive regimes and their barbaric acts. However, one can claim that the current states are more embracing to liberal democratic values, and the interference of other liberalist institutions, such as the UN, may help to condemn the human rights violation. But we have seen that the UN does little to help in the case of human rights violations, and other countries can simply ignore UN rulings.